Hi everyone, it's your favorite transsexual from England, Cruella Star here, and today isn't going to be the most happiest or jolliest video that I have to share with you guys because Transgender Day Remembrance is coming up on the 20th this month, November. This is actually basically a story about how I almost died. Sounds really gruesome, but luckily I didn't die, and I'm here today to share this story with you guys and girls so that hopefully this can prevent, oh my god, that's so annoying, any of you in the future kind of making the wrong choices that I made that almost got me killed. So yeah, let me just share it with you guys. So I was 16 at the time, so this was about 3-4 years ago. Went out for the evening clubbing, and this was about 2 o'clock, and we were just walking back to her place. So we were going to walk home to her house because we were going to stay there for the night because we kind of had a curfew to kind of be which we'd already gone past anyway. We were walking down the street, and I know this is completely mayhem in a way. We were just stupid and young and immature at the time. And so yeah, we were walking down the street, and there's like this huge apartment block, and there was like a balcony at the top. It was in the roof, it was like a converted roof flat. And there was a balcony outside, just by the club that we were coming out of. So we're walking out of the club, walking down the road, and these 2 guys were leaning across the balcony, and we were just like about to walk home. And they shouted, "Hey girls! Hey girls," and we were like, oh my god, who's shouting are they shouting at us? We look at, and there was these guys, a group of guys there, and they were like, "Girls, do you want to come join our party? We've got a house party going on." And us being stupid, we were like, we got free alcohol, we got loads of alcohol here if you want to come up and just have a good time with us. And we were like, free alcohol, come on, this is like amazing. At the time we were really drunk anyway, so we were kind of like, hell yeah, let's do this. We went up to their flat and actually joined them for this like after party kind of thing that they kind of wanted us to come and join. So we were there, we were drinking, having a good time, and there was one guy that kind of got drawn to me and had this like, I don't know, he just got drawn to me, and he was like chatting me up and flirting. We were just, you know, we we're kind of just snuggling up and just being cute and stuff. These guys had no idea that I was a transsexual woman. Bear in mind this, because this is really, really important with the story that I'm telling you. So yeah, this guy that I was snuggling up to and kind of talking to and having banter with and just laughing and giggling around, he also had no idea that I was a transsexual. And so we were really, really getting drunk, and we were absolutely wasted. So we were like making out, and this went on for quite a while, for a few hours. We were just kind of just not getting too intimate, kind of intimate, and we were just, you know, chatting, and just, I was a mess, but so was my friend, and she was kind of doing her own thing, and she was, you know, she was drinking, and she was absolutely wasted as well, and we were just, you know, she was with some other guys just chatting and stuff, and yeah, I was just kind of drawn to this guy. And I'm so sorry, this story's going on, but yeah, so eventually we got really horny, and we kind of took things a little bit further, and we went into the bedroom. We went into some one-on-one time, and I don't know why. I should have thought at the time, he doesn't know. What if he finds out and he doesn't agree? Which kind of is a storyline to this. So we went off and we went into the bedroom, and I thought, should I tell him? And he looked like the type that would probably not agree. So I was like, okay, so I'm on my period. So he was like, that's fine, that's completely fine. We won't have sex. We can just, you know, dry hump and all that. And at the time I was on my blocker, so luckily I couldn't get erections, thank God, because can you imagine if I got hard in an erection and he like clocked on and, you know, coppered a feel, and he was like, oh my God, what the fuck is that? Luckily I didn't, so I was tucking and everything, so I was kind of I was on point. And yeah, so I was like, I'm on my period, I can't do anything. And he was like, okay, well, what can you do? And I was like, okay, well, we can just dry hump and we can just make out and stuff or whatever. And so we did that. And it was early morning, so it's about 5 or 6 o'clock then. And we eventually joined my friends. It was about 6 o'clock. And my area, it's kind of, it's a small town. Well, it's not a small town, it's a big town, but everyone knows everyone. And this one girl that went to school with me, I didn't realize how many people these guys had invited around to this house party. Yeah, so it was about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I don't even know, it was like early morning. And this girl from my school just randomly appeared. She'd just come up and joined us all in this like house party that was going on, and we were just blaring tunes and we were just having a good time. And I was obviously getting quite intimate with this one guy who didn't have a clue either. And I basically freaked out and shit myself because this girl knew I was transgender, and the guy that I was making out with and getting intimate with didn't. And I thought, oh fuck, what if she tells him? So I grabbed my friend and I was like, we need to go. And she was like, no, let's just stay. Let's just go into the bedroom and let's just chill out there for a bit. And let's plan this ahead. Let's not just run away. And I was panicking because I was like, oh, she's going to tell them because she really didn't like me, this bitch. And so yeah, we went into the bedroom and I was like, oh, we need to go. And my stuff was in the bedroom, so I went in there anyway to get my stuff. And yeah, so needless to say, the bit randomly turned out, it was literally just bad luck. It was coincidence that she obviously knew them and I didn't know them, but we were just being naive and stupid, and we were just like, free alcohol, free party, let's just have fun. We're out to have fun and party. So we went back and we shouldn't have, probably. And so yeah, we were in the bedroom and I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, they're gonna like beat me up, they're gonna hurt me. What am I gonna do if she tells him? And needless to say, yeah, so she told him. And 2 minutes later, he came running in the room and he was like, you're a fucking bloke, you're a man? Is this true? Are you a man? And he was like shouting at me and I was like, no, I'm not a man. And then he was like, he kind of clicked onto things, like certain things, why I didn't have sex with him, why I was delaying any intimacy and things like that. And why I was like, don't touch me down there, I kept telling him. And obviously clicked on all these things. And so yeah, he ran off, and at that point he ran into the kitchen and I ran because I heard him rattling around in the drawer. So I freaked out and I ran. I was like, oh my God, my friend, I need to go. I need to get the fuck out of here. He's going to kill me or he's going to beat me up and I'm going to be in the hospital. And just as I was running out the front door, I could see the kitchen was just there and the lounge and everything where everyone was at. I could see him grab a knife, and and there was like a huge stairway to get to his flat, and I ran down the stairs and he ran after me with that knife. And I managed to get outside and he was chasing me, and I managed to run into these like gardens, into someone's house, and I was hiding underneath the car. I know it sounds really lame and stupid, but yeah, I ran. I was just like, I need to run for my life. If I don't run and just keep running, I'm gonna die today. And I was like, yeah, so I was getting the fuck out of there. And yeah, so I managed to escape. My friend was there. I told her to go and she refused, and she was like, no, I'll stay. So I was panicking about my friend and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? So I called her like 10 minutes later and she was still there, and I could hear them saying, get him, or I think they misgendered me. They were like, get him here now, bring him here now. And she was like, okay, let me just go find her. And I think that's how she got out and she managed to go home. And yeah, luckily I'm here to tell you guys the story. But the moral of the story is, and the message I'm here to bring you girls, especially trans girls that do pass as women and can go down the street and can live normal lives without telling people about their story, and people will look at you and see you as a woman. The moral of my story is always, if you are going to go back to someone's house, or if you are going to be intimate with someone, if you're not post up, tell them straight away before you even get in that car, get in that taxi, walk home, or even agree to get home, or even before you get, not before you get intimate, because not always is it relevant, but if you feel like you're in a situation where it might come out that you're trans, or someone might tell them that you're trans, do tell them before they get intimate with you. Or if you feel like you're at risk of someone knowing or telling you and them finding out and getting really angry and mad, do tell them, because I tell you what, it's not worth the risk of you losing your life. You know, that was what kind of woke me up to think, actually, you know what, before I even get intimate with guys, like if I ever wanted, well, I mean, I'm in a relationship now, so that's probably not going to ever happen, isn't going to happen, but if you're a single trans woman and you want to go home with a guy, say you're out and, you know, you've got the horns and you want to go home with a guy, do tell him before you go home if you are pre-op and you don't want to go post-op and you've still got dick, because he could get really angry and he could feel like he's been tricked, or he's been joked around, or he's been played, and he could get really angry, and that could result in you losing your life, being beaten the fuck out of, being seriously harmed, or, you know, or him, you know, think about him as well. How would you feel if someone's not lied to you, but not told you something so personal? And I mean, I can also see the point of view, why should you tell him? But if you're pre-op and you're about to have sex with a guy, it's not as if he's not going to find out anyway. And if you pre-warn him, it's up to him. It's about giving him that choice, or whether to go through with it and be like, yeah, okay, that's fine, I'm cool with that, I'm down with that, let's go home, let's do whatever. Or, you know, or be like, no, actually, I don't want to, I'm sorry, I respect who you are and what you are, but I don't want to have sex with you, that isn't my thing, and you just leave it at that, and there we go. But if you lie and there's going to be probably consequences. Very rarely will you meet a guy, well, not rarely, because I've met a few of them where they didn't know, and you go back to their house or whatever and they find out and they're like, oh my god, that's so hot, or oh, I don't care, I don't give a fuck. So yeah, message is just be true to you, but also be true to them, and stay Chinylicious. Until next time, mwah. If you like this story, just post below what your views and your thoughts are, and remember to share my videos, subscribe to me, Cruella Star, go to my Facebook page, Cruella Star, and press like, and yeah, mwah.